Hey everybody, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. And today, well, I don't think we're going to get through all four of these vehicles, but we are going to get at least one, if not two, done. And if we have time, we'll do more. But today we have a Mazda RX-7, a Jeep Cherokee, a Lotus Esprit, and a Chevrolet Apache pickup truck. And all of them have different issues. Some of them are similar, some are different. The Mazda, I believe, has a transmission issue, same with the Lotus. The Jeep has brake issues, and then that Apache, I believe, has body problems, as well as I think the transmission is actually acting up as well. I take a lot of transmissions because they're pretty quick to flip, so... Alright, and I keep hearing the phone, so just checking these. This is a story car, no thank you. This needs brakes, and that needs brakes and exhaust. And engine issues. Alright, so first we are going to... I've never worked on one of the Jeeps yet, so we're going to go ahead and work on the Jeep, and it has a plethora of brake issues. So we're going to go ahead, put the car in our test path, go in here, and we're going to go ahead and run it on the path and see what is going on with it. So go ahead, start the path test, quick little loading screen. And this actually looks pretty decent in here. Oh, I need to hold the brake just for it to test, don't I? So it looks like our front driver's side brake are problematic. The front passenger might be okay. Oh, the rear brakes are definitely the problem area in this truck. But pull forward, and we'll go ahead and test the suspension. I wish they would do it so you could either test the brakes or the suspension, or do both. Just one, the other, or both. I mean, it would be very easy, and for issues like this, like where it's only a brake issue, it would make life a lot easier. And it would be a lot quicker. And okay, got a bad drum, caliper, a bad disc, and pads. That doesn't seem to be enough, so I'm going to hop out of it real quick. Yeah, that's not enough. We still have 4 pieces of issues in here. So since there's drums, I do suspect that's going to be part of it. So I'm going to sneak in here. The servo looks okay. And this does not have anti-lock brakes in it, so I think it will be... Yeah, the servo's fine. Alright, so odds are it's just components within the brake drums themselves, so we're going to go ahead and have to get it up on the lift to make sure. So I'll put it back up where it was. On that lift, we'll get it up into the air. Up into the air, come on. Now, I will look in here. Yep, those pads in here are bad, so this wheel has to come off. That off, and let's see. Caliper's okay, it's just pads, so that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Pull our caliper off. Pull our pads off. And yeah, the disc is fine. Get a set of pads. And we'll go ahead and put this back together. You can tell I have a lot of parts in here. After I get that wheel back on, I should go through and just clean everything out. In fact, I am going to do that real quick. Let's see. Lot of junk. Getting a couple bucks here and there. Hey, can't really complain. Sell all the junk I do not need. I'll take a look at those cases later. Let's see. Pads are alright. Oh yeah, this one has a plethora of issues as well. Oh yeah, it needs a rotor and a caliper. So caliper and that. So we'll go ahead and get the ventilated and caliper. around, put that, boom, and put that in there. Get the wheel back on. Alright, good. Now let's come back here, and this is where things are going to get interesting, because I have to take this drum off. Yep, and here's part of our problems, I bet. Oh, I have to investigate. Well, I could just also do this. Take them off. Yep. Drum wheel cylinder and a set of shoes. Put the cylinder in, shoes, the drum itself, and then the wheel tire. Alright, just to verify, okay, we still have... Okay, that means the entire brake assembly on this side shot, which I think we already we knew. That's bad. Oh, those are gnarly as fuck. So we need to go ahead and we need to do this. Brake drum, shoes, and a wheel cylinder. We'll go ahead, boom. Boom. And this whole thing has such a glow, it does make it a little difficult to see the parts. That's what happens when you have workshop cars, and this is definitely a workshop car, but I actually kind of like it other than that. My only complaint, this should be a straight 6. That's a V6. These did not have V6s in them. It was either a straight 4 or a straight 6, but... Alright, car. Everything appears to be done. Finish the order. And we are good to go. Just taking a quick look here. Nothing really worth it. Okay. Before we grab one of those cars, let's see here. Okay, this has exhaust, transmission, which that's pretty much the entire thing. And then, alright, body panels. So front bumper, rear bumper, left headlight. Alright, let's just start the front. Front bumper, left headlight, front bumper, left headlight, front left door, front window, front left door window. Front left door window, I believe that is a left tail light, and a rear bumper. Let's see. Trunk. Right tail light. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll go into the part shop and we'll start picking up the body parts we need for this car. RX7. RX7. Alright. Mazda. Alright, so we need the rear bumper, both sets of tail lights, front window, front bumper. Let's see which I needed. The left headlight. I needed the left door window, and I think we needed the back trunk window too, and a trunk. I think I just got everything we needed. We're gonna go ahead and put it back together. We'll start with the tail lights. Put the rear plate back on. Boom. Just work our way up around. Looks good. At the front plate. There we go. Alright, go check the status. Front window. So I think that will take care of all the body parts. Yes, it does. Loud when accelerating. So if I pop the hood here, come down here, you guys can see that this whole thing here, the exhaust manifold is shot, and the front exhaust section is shot, and I have to go underneath the car to get it, so we'll go back into our tablet here, go home, exhaust, I said exhaust type, where was it? Where was it? Front exhaust section, rotary A. And we'll go ahead and we'll get the exhaust handled right now. Exhaust pipe comes out. New exhaust pipe goes in. Remove that. Now I have to go back up to the top and get that out. While we're down here, though, we're going to go ahead and strip some of the parts we need to get out of here like the drive shaft and the starter. And then that way we can just handle the transmission and be done with it. Drop it back down. Exhaust manifold for rotary A. Now let's get into here. Engine. Go down. I wish I could just hit like the first letter of what I need, like E, and like start typing it in and it automatically filter. That'd be fantastic. But beggars cannot be choosers. Rotary A. There we go. So we'll come back here. And we'll put our manifold on. And then that section can go back on the car. And then we'll go ahead and rip out the transmission, get the transmission on this thing fixed, and go from there. Actually, I'm going to leave it off right now, because you'd think you'd pull part of the exhaust to get the trans out of this thing. Pressure plate off. Yeah, this is pretty gnarly. Somebody was out there spending a little bit too much time drifting. I take that back. You cannot spend too much time drifting. Boom, boom, boom. Flywheel and a gearbox for rotary A. Boom. Right there. That clutch. Pressure plate. Surprisingly enough, I have not had any RXs come in with engine issues. Like, if I understand correctly, like the RXs are known for apex seal issues because that rotary life. But I haven't seen one yet. I haven't actually had to do engine work on one of these in RX in game yet. I actually want to. I'm specifically looking for one too, but who knows? Let's see. That will be loud when accelerating. Transmission. There we go. $21,000 for that. Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, that was worth more than the car. Just out of curiosity, what do we have available? That's a story mission. Nice. That just went away. Firebird Turbo 301. 180 SX Type X. A TR2. And a knockoff of a Ford F-150. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put both of these guys... Actually, hold on. Let's see. What's wrong with you? Car is loud. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to fix the bodies on both of these cars. But first, let's clear out our inventory, shall we? Hey, making some money off of those panels. How about that shit? Alright, I said Suma. Oh, that is the car from My Summer Car. Okay. the Satsuma. That is almost worth pulling in. But nah, I think we'll go ahead. Ooh, find all gearbox issues. And it's a drifter, too. Okay. I have to do this. We gotta pull that car. We have to pull both of these in. So I'm gonna throw both of these on lifters, move car, and we're gonna do this. I'm not working on them, but still, I wanna see the Satsuma. I've played enough My Summer Car. We're not gonna look at it yet. Go over here, and I also wanna get this drifter. Because that drift life. I was just talking about it and it showed up. So, spin around. Here, wow. Here is the crazy Satsuma. Wow. And it is like completely done up. Oh, hood even opens. That's actually pretty badass. That is pretty damn badass. All right. What part? Oh yeah, you had all these body part problems. Yeah, I'll get to you. And then here we go. Oh my god, that wing. That's interesting. Very interesting. Looks like, are they just down, or is that like the lazy eye mod? I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. And that's just all the transmission, which we kind of know to begin with. That was all transmission. Ooh, Pagani Zonda. Okay. Come on. No. Quit dicking around. Yes, you have 2 more cars you gotta work on, but let's go ahead and work on these guys. This one... Oh yeah, the engine is in the back on this thing, so... Yep, transmission is completely shot, which means I'm gonna have to pull... oh, I gotta pull so much out of this thing. Let's see, and it is loud because of the exhaust bubble. Alright, so this thing is gonna take a bit of work. Let's see. Body-wise, what do we need to do here? Trunk, rear bumper. Trunk, rear bumper. Front window, rear window, both door windows, left mirror. Both door windows. I think it was the left door mirror. And the front window. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that taken care of real quick. Okay, there we go. There's the Esprit stuff. Front left window, front right window, front window, left mirror, rear bumper, I think trunk and trunk window. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead and start putting shit back on. There we go, get this. Looks good. Let's go ahead and get the rear bumper on. And check the status. Rear window? Oh, I bought the wrong one then. Oh. That's the rear window. Oops. I even saw that and that didn't register. Wow, dude. Get with the fucking program. Alright, assemble rear window. We'll put that in. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead, go to normal mode. First things first, we need to get this. Oh wow, so alright, this is gonna be fun. We'll go ahead and get the exhaust manifold first, because that's I4E. Exhaust manifold, I4E. So we'll go back to main shop, engine. Oh, I don't want that. Exhaust manifold. That's engine head, exhaust manifold, I4E. Boom. Put this in. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we're going to go ahead and lift our Lotus up just a bit. Well, actually, it's going to go all the way up. And we're going to start taking everything out to get our trans out, which means popping these wheels off. I've always loved these streets. They were always so cool cars. They were very cool cars. Let's see. Oil filter. Now, this is one of the things I'm going to bitch about. The oil filter was accessible from up top. So, I mean, come on. You could have gotten out there. And you could get the starter out as well. But you got to force it to go up and down. That's ridiculous. That's kind of silly. That's kind of silly. So now that that's out, I have to go drop it back down again. And since we're getting a lot of calls, just see what we have available. And not much of anything. And, well, we have plenty, but we have plenty of shit to work on. So why look for more calls? Pull our starter out. Alright, good. Go ahead and lift it back up again. And now we can go underneath here and get our transmission out of the car. And like everything else, the clutch release bearing, clutch plate, the pressure plate, the actual clutch and the flywheel are shot. I mean, you could just look at them, and 99 times out of 100, the rest of them are shot too. So let's go ahead, go back to gearbox here. Get clutch, pressure plate, release bearing, flywheel, and I4E. And let's go ahead and start remounting everything with the new flywheel, the new clutch itself, new pressure plate. Doesn't that look delicious? It looks delicious. The release bearing, the gearbox itself. The starter I have to put in from up top, so I'll just go ahead and I'll put my axles back in. And my wheels back on. Part mount, rear drive axle B, boom. Get the tire, wheel and tire. Looks good. She is almost there. Almost there. We'll go ahead and put our starter in. And then I gotta lift it back up to do the oil filter, but I can at least go ahead, put the engine cover in, and normal mode, close the trunk. Because pretty much, once I do that, the car is done. So, that'll be nice. So, go ahead, go to part mount. Oil filter, do this, check everything, we got it. Alright, let's finish the order and get paid. Alright, fantastic. Okay, again, this is a habit, I always check. We got another S1 one, 240Z Rocket Bunny, and it's a transmission as well. I mean, I got a drift car, and that's just kind of funny. That's just kind of funny. I'm gonna go ahead and move, normal mode. Move this car onto my available lifter. What did we get? Ooh, an M5. And this is gearbox. And that's an older 240Z, so we'll go ahead and get it in there. And, oh my god. The rust texture, it's horrible. It's horrible, I tell ya. And that's just pretty much rip out the transmission, replace it. We're good to go. Let's see here. We need to do quite a bit. It is loud. Transmission is shot, as well as other items. There is our problem, exhaust manifold and an exhaust section. And of course, I have to tear the entire intake off this car to get to it, which is okay. We'll go ahead and we'll get that taken care of. Carburetor, get the intake manifold. Alright, and then get the exhaust manifold. There we go. And this has that glowing body problem too. While I'm here, I'm going to rip my starter out. Alright, now from there, I'm just going to go ahead and put, since I'm going to have to put everything back on. Ooh, I started doing something I should not have done it this way. Let's see. Hood needs to come off. The hood, front bumper, left headlight. Okay. Hood, front bumper. Wait. What? It took the headlight with it. Okay, so front left door, rear bumper, rear taillight, rear window, front left door window. So rear window. Right side mirror. Right taillight B. Rear bumper. Rear taillight. Right taillight. Rear right taillight, rear bumper, right side mirror. Alright, so, and this is what, the Apache? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Go in here, not here, in here, to the community body shop. And it's gonna take a little bit because I have a lot of shit, and that's why my frames has dropped to almost nothing. Apache. Now the game thinks and tries to load it. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so we need the rear window. Or we need a right... let's see. Right side mirror. Rear bumper... I think it said B. So I'm going to get the rear window here. Did I get the front bumper? I don't know. Best way to check is start putting your shit back together. Assemble mode, right taillight B. I bought the wrong one. Right taillight B. Rear bumper B. I fucked up again. Rear bumper B. The rear plate back on. And that is actually sitting off. That should be back there. But so what? We'll go ahead and keep assembling. We're going to put our new right side mirror on. Front bumper. I did not get some new front bumper. I need to get a hood. Where is the hood? There's the hood. Front bumper. There's the hood. There's my front plate. Which headlight needed to get replaced? The left headlight. So I can put this right one back in. So the left headlight's there. I can put in the rear window. God, that is glowing. Alright, left door and left door window. So that is our left door window. Front left door window. Left side mirror. And that should handle the entire body, which I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised they didn't have me replacing the bed, because the bed looks like ass compared to the rest of this. Like, they had me replace the hood and the door, and they looked fine. But the bed, bed looks so terrible, yet they wanted me to leave it alone. Alright, anyway, normal mode. Let's get this start up into the air. And we ended up doing all 4 cars. I just realized this. I'm on a roll. Just seeing what else. V8. Fix the motor pretty much. Ooh, M5, an E39 M5. Alright, anyway, I'm not about that. There's no transfer case. That is... Wait, did I just pop the hood from under... Wow! Wow! I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh, I got nothing on that, because that is funny. Alright, so go ahead and get the rear drive shaft out. Apparently... that needs to come out too, I believe. Yep, rear muffler... No, I'll take care of that after I get the transmission handled. Transmission. Go ahead and get all these bolts out. And just like before on every other one, get the bearing, get the pressure plate. You get the clutch itself and then the flywheel. And then go back in here. Main shop, gearbox, boom, 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 boom. And that was what, an I6B? Yes, I6B. So we'll go back and mount flywheel, our clutch itself, the pressure plate, the release bearing, the gearbox itself. Looks good. Now I'll go ahead and put the... Oh, I still need to get the front exhaust section. So, that will be front exhaust section... That is an I6B, I think. Yeah, I6B. Put that in. Put my drive shaft back in. Rear muffler V8 overhead valve. Rear muffler V8 overhead valve. Get that. There we go. And the exhaust blows straight into the rear axle. That's legit. There should be a middle exhaust pipe and then that to come out underneath it. But that's okay. I'm letting a lot of things go with this truck because the outside just looks so cool on it. All right. I need a new exhaust manifold for this thing, don't I? Engine. Exhaust manifold for a straight 6. I6B. There we go. That's it. We'll go ahead and mount that. There we go. Get these all in. Get the starter. Intake manifold. Alright. Almost there. Carburetor. Air filter base. Air filter. Air filter cover. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. 14,000. A nice little payday. Woo! Talk about a lot of work. Just looking, see what we got. Another Mazda RX-7, Reno Piccolo, 60... Ooh, interesting. Well, it's a drag car and it's loud when accelerating. Gee, I think they're supposed to be loud, dipshit. TR2 in a Jeep Willys Civilian. Those are actually kind of cool to work on, too. So... Alright, I am not going to make you guys go through any more, even though it would be fun to work on these three. I've already done 4, so I think this is... I don't know how long this video is. It's going to be more than long enough already. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for... If you've made it to this point, thank you for sticking around. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, guys, have a good one.